Hello everyone and welcome to a tour of a better Jurassic Park in Jurassic World Evolution 2. Because let's be honest, that first park, great movie, bad park. So over the course of 4 live streams we built this park together and today I'm gonna show you all of it. What makes this park pretty unique, it's the first time I've personally done this, is that there are 4 separate sections. A Carnivore Section, which we're heading towards right now, a Herbivore Section, a Lagoon Section, and an Aviary Section. And I've used the new features of Jurassic World Evolution 2 to give each of the different sections their own identity. So we're gonna get started on the tour. If you are enjoying the tour, then give the video a like, and if you want more park building inspiration, then subscribe to the channel. We're starting our tour not in the Carnivore Section, we'll actually go there last. We're starting at the entry point at the path design that I affectionately call the Splats, for obvious reasons. But our guests arrive at the park via the traditional method of helicopter, which you can see right there. I've placed it, you know, relatively close to the waterfall, but I actually wanted to use that little section in front of the waterfall for an exhibit, so that's why I pulled the helicopter arrival point a little bit forward. And then the guests, they follow the path, there, follow the path towards, among other things, the visitor center and the Splat. Okay, let me back it up here for a little bit. So the Splat leads into the 4 different directions. Speed, there you go. So to go to the Carnivore Section, they would hop onto this monorails up right here. The Aviary Section is right there. Then we have the Herbivore Section in the back over there. And the Lagoons right there. And I thought it was pretty neat to separate it like that. And what's fun about Jurassic World Evolution 2 compared to Jurassic World Evolution 1 is we have certain decorations. For example, we have the flags. We have the flags in 4 colors, which was good for me. So the Carnivore Section is indicated by the red flags. The Aviary Section has yellow flags. The Herbivore Section, of course, has green flags. And also another no-brainer, the Lagoon Section has blue flags. And let's actually go towards that section first and foremost. The buildings over here are in classic Jurassic Park style. I really like the look of this, you know, making the colored elements of the building gray to, you know, bring home that concrete element. We have the visitor center over there. It just, you know, it's a pretty nice public square. Not shaped like a square, it's shaped like a splat. But a public space where our guests arrive and they decide which section of the park they want to see first. We're going towards the Lagoons first. Here's another guest section over there, again with the concrete and Jurassic Park theme. But you'll see it's so busy over here. People love the Lagoon section. It's the busiest section of the park. But what you'll see is I've incorporated the blue theme that we used for the flags in the buildings as well. So all of the buildings in the Lagoon section are blue, just so that when you're here, you know, it feels like its own separate thing. Throughout the park, there are plenty of seating opportunities and amenities for our guests to enjoy. I totally forgot to check what our star rating is. Yeah, I don't know. So we'll see that at the end of the video, when I'll also be doing a map overview. Let's go this way. So if I recall correctly, we have 4 lagoons. Quite a few different species because we mixed and matched a bit. The path goes down over here, sunken down, so they can hop into these galleries, or sorry, not galleries, the viewing towers to get a top view of the lagoon and see our gals swimming about. We have, of course, the underwater viewing galleries as well, more towers. Yeah, so guests can walk all the way around what is essentially a center lagoon, and then the other ones are surrounding it. So let me fly up so you can see the layout. Backing it up, there you go. So this is the lagoon section. In the middle over here, the smallest lagoon has the Ichthyosaurus. I need to cheat for a second. Dinosaur threat. Yeah, that's the, they keep escaping. We have, Houston, we have a problem. Okay, so in the middle lagoon, we have the Ichthyosaurus. Down here at the top, we have Coronosaurus, Punky. And we have Elasmosaurus, unnamed. Over here, we have Grumpy the Mosasaurus. And the reason she's grumpy is because she has to share her habitat with Pleurodon. Of course, could not resist. And over here, we have the Amargasaurus. Let's actually go towards Grumpy. There's not much to show in terms of the lagoons. Obviously, we know all of the limitations when it comes to that. I am not using mods at the moment. This entire park is unmodded, but I still think it's pretty dang cool, and I hope you do too, and that you're gonna get plenty of inspiration from it. Okay, so with that section done, we're gonna go back to the splat. We're gonna go back into this. Oh, I should probably... Oh! There goes a Dimorphodon, scaring our guests. Well, I mean, that's the Jurassic Park experience, isn't it? Let me catch this guy real quick. Look, I said it's a better Jurassic Park, okay? I never said it was perfect. I never said it was completely without its own challenges and problems. And this is definitely a problem. Yeah, even though they didn't update that is supposed to have fixed this, I still have an issue of my flying reptiles escaping whenever I load into a save file. But this cheeky bugger is gonna get shot down. Whoa, put on the brakes. Let's actually just watch this happen. Let's watch the action. Shoot! Ha! Oh, that's a miss. That's another miss. This might take a while. Whee! Oh, yeah! Oh, he got it. He got it. Bam! Oh, that was rough. Now, the problem is that this aviary that the Dimorphodon escaped from, it actually no longer has a hatchery. I deleted the hatcheries to save on space. So it's gonna get flown into one of the other aviaries that does still have a hatchery, because those were the two aviaries that mostly had that problem. This first aviary right here, the glass aviary, is actually the home of the Dimorphodon. We're just gonna fly in like this real quick for a second. It's just a super simple, really small aviary. And yeah, for some reason, the flying reptiles, they can escape. And that's not really what there's... Are you sitting... Good. Are you sitting on air? You are indeed sitting on air. That is talent. We only have the most talented Dimorphodon here. They escape through impenetrable walls without leaving like a trace of it. And they can sit on air. Anyway, this is our aviary section. As you can observe, lots of aviaries here. It is our yellow section, just because I wanted to use the blue one for the blue lagoons. So just pretend that yellow is, you know, in honor of the color of the sun. Something like that. Something sky related. So we had the Dimorphodon over here. There's a pretty sizable guest section in the middle of this, of course, with plenty of seating areas and decorations. We love that stuff in Jurassic World Evolution 2. I'm gonna skip an aviary and actually go to this one in the back. As you can see, we have a tour track. A tour goes through this aviary and two of the other ones. These are the Topajaras. Flappity flap. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I am 100% stuck. Okay. 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 Apparently only the Dimorphodon can leave the aviary. Oh! Apparently backing up works. Okay, for future reference, backing up works. This is another aviary that the tour goes through. We have a variety of pterosaurs in here. And these guys have the habit of escaping as well. I love this so much. I love using the ginkgo trees. They look so great. And this just looks fantastic with the classic tour vehicles going through, the flying reptiles in here. I really wish I didn't use the trick to get dinosaurs into the aviary for this park, obviously, because, you know, we're working with the different sections here, and this is flying reptiles only. But it would just be so cool if we could officially just have any dinosaur we want walking around in the aviaries. It looks so great. Okay, do I have to back out of it again, or can I fly through this time? Alright, turning. No? This is so weird. This is so weird. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. My trick is not working. My trick is not working. I had to resort to other measures. And this is the third and final aviary that the tour goes through. It's sort of in similar style as the one we've been in before. We have Pterodactylus down there. I think there's other species in here as well, actually. But yeah, I just think it looks really, really nice. And it, by the way, it surprises me. The last time I did a video with tour vehicles going through the aviary, several people were like, oh my god, I did not know you could go through the aviaries with tour vehicles. So if there are still people out there who don't know, yes you can. And enjoy. Oh, hey, it worked this time. Oh, interesting. I was completely expecting it not to. And this is the final aviary, and I think... Oh, yeah, there you go. Geosternbergia. Very sleepy Geosternbergia. Yes. Wow, it works. Wow. Wow. Okay, so flying up, just to give an overview of this section. There we go. It makes more sense like that. So that's the aviary section. It's the path is a weird shape. The philosophy here was not to make the path art look like anything from an aerial view. It's just supposed to look nice from the ground view. So let's go to the herbivore section. Let's crash down to the earth. Oh god. Oh, I genuinely did. Back to the splat. That's like our checkpoint. Alright, and here we have the herbivore section, of course, green color-coded. It only makes sense. Hello people, are you enjoying your stay? I sure hope you are. You paid plenty of money for it. Here's like a secondary entry point to the aviary section because I wanted to connect over there. This is that main guest section. This is actually pretty busy as well. People appreciate the herbivores, it seems like. Good on you. Good on all of you. Let me speed up a little bit. So here we are into the herbivore section, and the herbivore section is really just one giant area separated into several enclosures with tours going through. Of course, the buildings are green, and I low-key like this color scheme, actually. It's, I think it looks pretty nice. So we have a tour over there, and a tour over there. There's also a monorail section, because there's a little guest section like nestled within all of the herbivore enclosures that needs a monorail connection for the buildings to be connected. I thought the monorail hop on, hop off would take care of that, but unfortunately that's not the case. And we have a hotel as well. So I'm just gonna fly through the exhibits. My beloved ginkgo trees, because of course. Alright, so this is the first exhibit. We have Edmontosaurus and Iguanodon. All of the dinosaurs in this park were decided on with polls in the chat. That's something I really like doing during live streams, so if you ever want to have like input in what we have in these massive park builds, then join one of the streams and give your input, vote in the polls to decide what kind of dinosaurs we house. Hello, colorful lady. Looking good. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, we're doing some special maneuvers over here. Ooh. Yes, so lifelike, so realistic. I love it though, I low-key love it. And a beautiful iguanodon. Let's actually follow the tour vehicles. So they go over here. I did separate it into different exhibits. Obviously, oh, I love how small the Kentro is. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh, I didn't even realize. Yeah, I did separate the herbivore sections into different exhibits just to avoid them all conglomerating in one location, because they do tend to do that. I wanted it to be spread out, otherwise it's just going to be large areas with no dinosaurs at all, which I figured would be a shame. I like this is a super simple exhibit, but I really like the look of it with just a ton of shrubbery. I think it looks quite nice. We did a little bit of playing around with terrain elevation. So, for example, this exhibit right here has as sharp of a cliff as it can without mods. If you are using mods, you can make this much more dramatic, much cooler. Our lovely Kentros. Aww. Cuties. And here comes the tour vehicle. And people can hop off right here. And that's actually what we're going to pretend that we're also going to do. And then on our way back, we can take the other tour. So guests come out over here. And we have a separate section within the Herbivore sections, completely surrounded by exhibits. Again, the green buildings, I think that looks really nice. We have a lot of planters over here. I love using the planters, maybe a little bit too much. These sections have, let me fly up, have queues, you know, just imagine that this would be a very popular attraction and people will be lining up to take this particular tour, which takes them through the Sauropod Enclosures. So there are 3 different sizes of sauropod in here, again chosen by the poll chat. It's an exhibit built around this big lake at the center. We have Apatosaurus, we have Brachiosaurus just appearing above the trees over there, love it. And we also have, as the tiny sauropod, the Amargasaurus. I don't see it at the moment. They're in here though. I promise. I don't... Oh yeah, there you go, there you go, there you go. And there's the Amargasaurus. Okay. I'll do a an aerial view of this entire section a little bit later. Here, back in the guest section, we also have a little exhibit on this side with just a viewing gallery, and it has the Ankylosaurus. It's just a really small exhibit, but I felt like that fit with the Ankylosaurus because, you know, they're not a type of dinosaur that you expect to be moving around a lot. Like me. And here we have the other tour, which we're gonna follow back through the other herbivore exhibits. This first one is kind of like a, you know, again, with the limitations of not using any mods, so the limitations of the vanilla game, this is as much of a canyon as you can create. Oh, they're fighting. They left some space for the Holy Spirit between them, though. They did not connect, but okay. Yeah, so we have sort of like our mountain goat-esque type of dinosaurs in here. So we have Dracoryx, Stygimoloch, and Pachycephalosaurus obstructing the tour. What's gonna happen? Is she gonna honk? Look at its face. Yeah? Yeah? Are you gonna move? Are you? No? You're just gonna stand... I feel like this pack is totally taut. Oh! And with that, she moves on. Okay, oh gee. Oh my god. Oh, we can already see the next exhibit dinosaur. It's also indicated by these lovely Jurassic Park signs. And I'm gonna fly through that gate. I'm so sorry for any motion sickness I'm causing. Yeah, this is the end of the quote-unquote canyon, and we have a really, really big herd of Gallimimus in here. You can hear them, but can you see them? Ah, here we go. And thanks to the skin randomization option that we have in the game right now, it's a very colorful herd as well. Look at this, I love it. Chicken mimics. Alright, so flying up so you can get an overview of this entire herbivore section. I'm very zoomed out. Oh god. Oh wow, the graphics are not great right now. This looks very 2001. But yeah, this is the herbivore section. So we have 4 exhibits in the front with the tours going through. A little bit of like a semicircle path with the guest section. Then we have the guest section nestled in the middle of it. Brachiosaurus, or Sauropod exhibit, I should say, at the far back, and then to fill this little space, the Ankylosaurus exhibit. And now, onto the most exciting section, the Carnivore section, and we'll actually start with an overview since I'm airborne now anyway. All right, so this is an overview of the Carnivore section. It is only reachable via this monorail. It is in the lower section of the Nublar 1993 map. That is for security reasons. You know, the carnivores are all more isolated in a separate section of the park, so that if stuff does go wrong, people can quickly hop onto the monorail, leave this section, and create some distance between themselves and the hungry carnivores. And let me take us down. First floor, ladies' underpants. I'm still a little zoomed out. There you go. Alright, and of course, with an abundance of tables and chairs and planters of that, we are in the Carnivore section. Again, this is our arrival point. The color code over here is, of course, red. That only makes sense. The red of blood. The blood of innocent people. I'm so sorry. I've used the the tour gates as decorative pieces, which I really love doing. You saw that at the entry point of the park itself as well, you know, at the center of the splat. I also use the tour gates. I just love how it looks. And here I have one facing away from the sun, so you get the shadow side, so the flames stand out a little bit more. But there's also one facing the sunlight, so, you know, it's properly illuminated. And what's a logical place to start? Well, since we're here, we're gonna follow this. And we're coming up on like a little roundabout section with 3 viewing galleries. And the first exhibit this looks into is... I know what it is, I'm just waiting for the epic reveal. There you go, Carnivore. Looking spiky. Gallery also looks into that, and gallery looks over here. So this is the entire Carnivore exhibit. But I used thin fencing on one side so that this viewing gallery that we're standing in front of also gives a view of the Cryolophosaurus exhibit that we're gonna go into next. And these two exhibits share a lake. So here's the Cryolophosaurus. Lovely. Oh, there's Snog. So I remember some of the names. This is Snog, named by the viewers of the stream. So, you know, if you want an opportunity to name a dinosaur, you gotta join the live streams. Okay, so that's the Cryolophosaurus. Let's go back to the guest section. And we're gonna look into this exhibit over here, which is the Allosaurus pack. Nice looking pack right there. You can already hear some of our other dinosaurs. Over here we have a desert filled with raptors. You can see we have quite a few of them. A very bad idea, but still, we needed to have those. This viewing gallery looks into the Changzhousaurus exhibit. There they are, gorgeous. Just a little sniff, no roar? No? Feeling shy? Camera, oh, backing it up. Backing it up, okay. Alrighty. Yeah, and we have a guard standing duty. That's all part of our maximum security efforts here at the better Jurassic Park. Again, not perfect, just better. And of course, as indicated by the decor at the entry point, this is the Spinosaurus exhibit. Oh, by the way, I'm totally forgetting that there are smaller carnivores in a lot of these exhibits as well. But, you know, because they're smaller, I'm not actually seeing them. Oh, well, actually, there you go. This time I'm seeing them before the big guys. So there's Proceratosaurus in here as well. But the main... Oh, Oh, look at him go. Look at him. Oh. The main attraction is, I hear, oh, there you go, Spinosaurus. Going this way. Looking lovely. Very, very, very cool. Okay. The next exhibit, let me go back to the guest path, you know, for reference so you know where we're at. Here we go. And to our right, we have the classic, the one, the only. Nothing. We have nothing. There's nothing here. This is a security risk. Rexy should be in here. Hey, Rexy. Psst, 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 psst. Seriously. Girl, where you at? Don't be shy. Oh, there she is. There she is. We have the classic Rexy. Majestic. Alright. And then we have just one more exhibit left in the Carnivore section, and also the last exhibit of the tour. And that's over here. The arch nemesis of Rexy as of June 10th. Or I guess as of the release date of the Jurassic World Dominion promo. The Giganotosaurus. Oh, and they've become one. And now they're two again. Of course, this is still the Jurassic World Evolution design for the Giganotosaurus. I'm expecting the Jurassic World Dominion design to make its appearance in the game as well, once we get a Dominion DLC. Oh, she mad. Alright, so a quick map overview. Oh, we are a 5-star park. Nice. That's, you know, I don't typically manage because I disagree with the guests with what's important. The guests severely undervalue planters, in my opinion, and overvalue toilets, okay? A restaurant should have a toilet in it anyway. Don't argue with me. Anyway, so this is just an overview of the park, of the madness. And oh, actually, I totally forgot about a section, and that is our waterfall section. So let me head on in there right now, as the end point for our tour. There's a tour here at the Splat, and it's not part of the Herbivore section, but I wanted to do something in the front over here. So, you know, I'm breaking my own theme in that regard, but I wanted to do a mini exhibit with mini dinosaurs. So we have Dryosaurus, Homalocephaly, and Minmi in here. Causing quite a traffic issue, the Minmi. Where's the Homalocephaly? I hear you. There's the little cutie. No, it's like it's saying hi to us. Okay, so we're following the cars through. They go by the helicopter, so the arrival point. Oh, can we make it? Can we make it? Can we? Yes. And then over here by the waterfall is just a nice tour exhibit with some classic dinosaurs. I personally would have gone for the Trikes for this exhibit, but chat voted for the Torosaurus instead. But what we have in here is Torosaurus, Parasaurolophus, as you can see, lumbering around in the background over here, and Stegosaurus. Oh, that's a nice shot. Hi, baby. Looking majestic. Stego? Anyone? Stego? Stego? Hello? Look at how it sleeps! Oh my god, that's adorable! It's like splayed out. I love it. Seriously, there's Stego in here as well. Oh, so pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty dinosaur. I honestly feel like all of my favorite dinosaurs are herbivores. I'm so sorry to be such a disappointment. Seriously, where is the Stegosaurus? Oh, there you go. There they are. There, and the Stegosaurus. So it's like an exhibit of classics with the classic Jurassic Park waterfall. So that concludes the tour of the Better Jurassic Park on Nublar 1993. I hope you enjoyed this park tour and I hope that it gives you inspiration. I really recommend doing a section park like this. I had a lot of fun with it. It gives an interesting structure to the park and it's just fun to use the decorations and the building colors to emphasize your different sections. So if you haven't tried a park like this yet, I 10 out of 10 would recommend. I had a lot of fun with it, but I always have fun building parks with you guys during live streams. In case you didn't know, I'm live every single Saturday, so if you want to join me for more park building, then you are more than welcome. I'd love for you to join and give your suggestions for the next park build. Alright, for now, I want to wish you the best of luck and the most of fun with your own park builds, and I hope to catch you for the next video. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time, enjoy the game!